Hello my friends and enemies alike, hope you're as good as can be in these dark times. I do hope you are all enjoying the sunshine. Green Slime Accord operative Angela Jennings' year-long campaign to evict me will reach its conclusion by the end of this video, and who better to provide you with the answer in her own words and representing her own notice of possession to the question, am I being evicted for refusing to pay, than proven unjust, unfair, disproportional, hidden service charges for nearly a year? Yes, no, maybe. Let's find out, shall we? Before we pull back the curtains on Angela Jennings' totally convincing, informative professional performance, this will be part 1 of a two-parter. This is a recent recording from the 23rd of June 2026. What you're about to hear in part 1 will be played with minimal context, so you can reach your own opinions on Angela Jennings' words of explanation. Part 2 will provide a breakdown on what you're about to hear from Angela Jennings' own trustworthy lips. She arranged this meeting herself, whilst with my CPN was negotiating with the gas team, who was demanding entry to search every room at this property, or else, for an safety inspection for gas I do not have, that could be easily verified without entry, using this as cover to achieve round 12 of Angela Jennings' eviction. Note how she professionally answers the phone and sounds like she has just woken up and giggles about it like a naughty little schoolgirl. After failing to call us while we waited for the engineer, and after having to calling her twice to get hold of her for the meeting she herself arranged, nearly a whole year since she personally served me with the notice seeking possession with her name on it, I have responded and rebutted everything that's been sent to me and have the postal recorded delivery, the signed for slips to prove it. My very first response was addressed to her, then signed for and not recently, unless your definition of recent is the same as green square accords. Just one more thing. This vile, disgusting operative turned up at my property after provoking, then priming me, for confrontation and weaponizing my mental health condition to place me in breach of my tenancy agreement, and hey presto, ground 12 of her own eviction achieved. But she botched it again, and when you'll hear her in action you will understand for yourself why, after witnessing the caliber of a green square accord operative that's been, in her words, spun around in circles trying to explain, who now understands like us, we the tenants, this is not the way. Enjoy.
Oh, hello Laura, sorry I'm a bit croaky at the moment. I think it's Thursday you were calling.
No, it's today.
No, don't worry, it's fine. Okay, so let me just find my notes. Basically, Mrs. has some rent arrears. Now, I think he's got an ongoing query with regard to his service charge, which I understand, but he's not even covering the rent element with what he's paying.
Okay, do you mind if I just pass you on to Mark?
Yeah, of course you can.
Hello.
Hello, miss. My name's Angela. I'm from the customer accounts team at Green Square Accord. Basically, I've been trying to contact you with regard to your rent. Yeah?
My rent's been paid every month.
Okay. I understand that you've got a query with regard to your service charges.
There's not a
chase that up.
Can I just stop you there, please? There's not a query, there's a complaint. There's an ICL complaint. There's lots of numerous complaints, you see.
Okay, I don't know about them because they don't come to me.
Well, you've got 2 complaints yourself and 3 videos up on YouTube, so I'm surprised that you don't know.
I don't know, no. Okay.
So you haven't done any due diligence then with this
What do you mean?
Well, you just said you don't know about the complaints. I've rebutted everything you've said. I've sent a rebuttal to you when you originally filed the notice of possession. So you're saying you haven't received those?
You send, the difficulty is, if you send things in and they don't necessarily come to me.
Well, it's got your name on it.
But that doesn't mean it comes to me though.
Well, what's the point of having your name on it? I'm confused.
Okay, the latest letter you've sent in I have seen.
Oh, so you have seen this with this
one? I've seen it, yes.
Just the one, or more?
I've just seen that one.
So you haven't seen any more of the letters I've personally sent to you?
No.
Is there an explanation for that?
I don't know. It's like I say, if you send them into another department and another department...
They've got your name on it.
But I don't know then.
But how can you? I don't understand. But if they've,
Okay.
if I put,
Listen,
hang on a
can we
sec.
not argue over the...
Well, we're not
over
arguing.
the-
We're establishing a president. I'm asking that you've done due diligence. I've said to you, I've responded to everything that you've sent. You've just said that you
Okay.
haven't been receiving them. So I'm
I haven't.
confused.
You tell me what you've sent in.
Right, but off the top, you've got my subject. It should be on the system all in front of you. In front of the computer, right in front of your screen.
The
Okay.
difficulty is different departments have different access to different systems, so that's not always the case.
So you're telling me that you've been doing all this without having all the full information, which is the lack of due diligence, which is what I said.
Okay. The reason I wanted to speak to you is because you're not even paying the rent element of your...
You've issued a notice of possession 1 year ago. Why haven't you filed that notice of possession with the court?
Because I'm aware that there's an ongoing thing with the service charge.
For a year.
I don't deal with the service charges, it's another department.
But then how can you compare the service charges to the rent? What is my monthly rent, please?
So your monthly rent works out to $417.99.
And that's my monthly rent.
Yeah, your rent is $96.46.
And what's it with the other charges?
So there's a service charge showing of £30.35 per week.
And can you break down what those service charges are for, please?
You want that as a monthly figure?
Well, I'd like some information, you see, because... Are you aware what a Section 22 notice is?
No.
Do you not aware of a Section... Do you know what a DSR is?
No.
Do you know what a subject access request is?
Yes, I'm aware what that is.
Well, that's a DSR.
Okay, well, if you say it in the full terms, I may know what you're referring to.
Oh, do you know what a Section 22 of the 1995 Housing and Tenants Act? Is that better for you?
I don't, no, I don't.
Well, do you deal with this? I'm quite surprised that you don't know what a Section 22 notice is. A Section 22 notice is when you provide me all the evidence of the things that you're claiming for, and you've refused to respond to a Section 22 notice, and you respond to a subject access request.
Something like that wouldn't come to me. Something like that would go to our data protection team.
Well, if it doesn't come... No, that's a DSR. Section 22 notice has been sent to you directly. I've sent this paperwork to you.
I haven't received that, but it wouldn't come to me. If it came into via our post, it would be sent to our data protection team, who would deal with that.
What, a Section 22 notice with your name addressed on it would go to a
Yes, because that's the department that would deal with it.
I don't think you fully understand it. I've addressed everything you've said. I've rebutted your notice of possession a year ago. I've rebutted everything you've said. You've got plenty of documents. You've got everything in front of you on the computer. You've got a subject access request and a Section 22 notice that you've refused to honour. And you're coming to me saying to me, this is the exact numbers and the exact figures when you don't have them and you haven't performed due diligence.
Okay, well, I can only tell you what I'm aware of, and that is that the service charge team have an ongoing query, which I have escalated to my manager and the manager above that.
Who is that, please?
My manager is Mark Shenton.
And the one above that, please?
Is Amy... Let me just get a surname for you.
Amy would be Jennings, wouldn't it? Jenkins, by any chance, would it?
No.
Is it
Amy
Jennings?
Broadbent.
Oh, Broadbent. And their title, please.
So Amy is senior... Hang on a second, I've got to find it for you. I don't know, just like that.
If you could do, please.
What I'm asking you is it in the interim?
Can you please not call me? Could you refer to me as Mark, please? I'm not
Yes,
a
of course,
lord,
of
a duke, or any other title. I don't feel I
No.
need. I don't feel I
didn't know
need.
your preference. I was just being polite.
Well, that's not polite, so please. Was you being polite when you tend to put my property without going for a mental health team? Was that classed?
I wasn't aware of that you had a mental health support worker at that point in time.
So again, it's not on the computer system that's in front of your eyes now.
It's on the computer system now. It wasn't previously.
So there's been no previous. So at the time when you came to this property, there was nothing on the system about you not coming here, about my mental health. No.
I can honestly tell you that because I wasn't aware.
Well, can you give me the date that you turned up here, please?
I can't, no, not just like that.
Well, when can you do it?
Just a second and I'll find it for you. I'm just trying to find Amy's title for you. I can do one thing at a time.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just saying, it's hard to get you on the phone, and since you came here with the deliberate intent to cause me malicious harm to my mental health, you shouldn't have come to this property. And so I'm just trying. It's been the first time I've tried to get you on the phone. If you're not, it's in the video. But I tried to, when you came here, I tried to call to you, but Susie, the receptionist, wouldn't put me through to you, and said that you should have given me your personal.
Why would I see a video? How would that come to me?
Well, because all these videos that I've put have been your CEO, Ruth Cook, knows about all this. There's loads of you're saying you're making judgments on things when you haven't got all the information.
I came to see you to try and gain some information.
I think you must understand. You are not allowed to come to this property.
I'm aware of that now, and I wouldn't be doing that.
Well, you wouldn't be doing it now. You shouldn't have been doing it then. You could have checked.
Like I say, that information wasn't available to me.
Well, can you explain this, please, just before you do that? I've made 2 complaints about you, 3 videos, naming you personally, sent loads of documents to you. You're saying you haven't received them and you don't know anything about any of these.
I can't explain it to you now because I haven't seen them. I've said to you I've seen a recent one. Okay, so Amy's title is Senior Income Manager.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mark Chinton, who's my manager, his title is, he's Customer Accounts Team Leader.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and the person in the service charge team that we've been trying to engage with, it's Hannah Cairns.
Hannah, who is this? The service charge? Is this you? I've not engaged with this. You've engaged with her or I've engaged with her?
Well, I've been trying to engage with her to sort the service charges out.
Is Hannah the one that's been contacting me?
No, that's Hannah Parkin.
No, that's Hannah Hickman.
Myself
and Hannah Hickman and myself have been trying to engage with the service charge team to try and get to the bottom of what's going on with these service charges.
Let me help you out a second. What's happened is you're a charity who charges for services and things that you don't provide or you don't maintain. You've now filed a complaint and you've had to remove some of the service charges from this property. So you're now saying that you're not in full picture of what's going on. So I don't understand how you can engage with me because you don't have a clue what's going on.
Different departments do different things, Mark.
You turned up at this property.
Okay.
So you must have had some.
I put my hand up and said I wasn't aware of when I came to your property of your situation.
And what if you?
And I would apologise for that. However,
Again, you should look on the systems. I don't accept the apologies.
The system, it wasn't recorded on our system at that point in time.
But that's a lie.
Okay, well all I can tell you is I didn't see that information.
Well, you can say that you didn't, but I've already filed a complaint here. You must be protected from high upon high. I've made 2 complaints from you. I've made 3 videos, and still you don't even make it into the stage 1 complaint process or the stage 2 complaint process. In fact, everybody's done everything to make sure that your evidence and what you've done has gone missing.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about because I've not been.
You don't. There's 2 complaints on your system.
Yeah, but when things come in as a complaint, they go to our customer care department.
The complaints are about you.
They may be about me, but they don't necessarily come to me.
So you're saying you don't know nothing about any complaints or anything like that?
I've seen the recent one.
So now you've seen the complaint. You just said you hadn't.
I said to you when I first came on the phone I'd seen your recent one.
Not complaint. You said letter.
Well, same thing, I assume.
Do you think a letter and a complaint are the same thing? No doubt you think.
Mark, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, it's not arguing. I'm just trying to get. It's for me to get you on.
You're spinning me in circles. I can't answer the things that you're asking me.
That's because, like I said, you're approaching this and you don't have all the facts. In fact, you barely have any of the facts.
Mark, I'm going to go away. I'm going to speak with my manager with regard to the situation.
Yeah.
I've advised you of your rent. I've asked you if you could pay your rent element.
Hang on a sec. Let's discuss the arrears first. Have you honoured the Section 22 notice?
The Section 22 notice wasn't sent to me.
It wasn't sent to you, but this is what tells me what the service charges are. You can't give me the exact figures of what the service charges are.
Did you get your rent increase letter? Because it would have been on there.
Oh, you mean the letter that's come from your department with your records and with your scripted narrative? That letter, you mean?
The letter that would have come from the service charge team around February time.
But where are we standing court-wise then? When are you going to file the paperwork with the court? Because you've run out of time.
We're not going to at this point.
Yeah, I thought you might know. We both know why as well, don't we?
Okay.
Because you'll lose. Because what you do, the paperwork, your own paperwork that you're responsible for, is in breach of the 1988 Housing Act. Do you know what the 1988 Housing Act is?
Yes.
Do you know what paragraph 4 is?
Not off the top of my head. But
Well, I suggest you go and have a look. And then compare it against your own paperwork, because the point I'm trying to make here, you are completely incompetent. You won't perform any due diligence, and you're saying, how am I going to pay my arrears? But you can't explain his arrears to me, can you?
all I can say to you, I can tell you what the arrears figure is, but I don't believe that's true, because I said to you, now I'm aware of this query with the service charges.
When did you become aware of this query with the service charges?
Fairly recently.
Fairly recently. You filed your notice of possession on the 28th of July 2025, a year ago. Are you going to play in ignorance for a whole year? Cat got your tongue.
Okay. You just want to argue with me?
No, I just want some questions. Like
I said to you, Miss, I can't.
Again, I'm not Miss. Please don't refer to me as Miss.
72s and stuff like that. That hasn't come to me. That wouldn't come to me because it's not my department.
So you're telling me I know more about your job than what you do?
Okay, I'm going to end this conversation.
Of course you are, because you've got nothing to say.
Okay, all right then. Well, I'm going to report back to my manager.
You can report it to anybody you want. I suggest you report it to the court and file the paperwork that you served on me a year ago.
We won't be doing that, sir.
Yeah, we know why, don't we?
Okay.
We both know why you won't be doing that. Because you'll lose.
Thank Laura for calling me.
Yeah, thank you.
Angela, I might just let you know that this man Granville, who was meant to be coming to do a gas inspection, hasn't turned up.
Okay. Are you able to ring the contact centre? Because I don't have any dealings with that department. We're such a big organisation.
I'll email.
You're such a corrupt organisation.
I'll email Hannah because she was the one sorting it out.
So unlucky.
Is it the annual gas check?
Yeah, apparently.
It's the check where you want to try and achieve ground 12 of your own eviction. That's the check you're looking for.
Okay. I'll send an email to the gas team, but if you want to try the contact centre as well, that'd be my best advice.
It's my best advice, follow the paperwork.
Okay.
I'm not to miss that Lord, the Duke or any other title. How many times do you need to be told?
Okay. Alright then. Thank you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Now that I enjoyed that.